So the next question would be, who are we going to be working with, right? So as you develop the ability to do lead generation and conversion, you're going to be ready to talk to businesses and say, let me learn a little something about your business. How might I be able to help you? So what are some of the types of businesses that you're going to be able to work with? Now, the first sort of lesson or the first idea is let's think big in terms of being able to work with any business in the world, but let's start small right now. And who best to start small right now with than small businesses that we have in our community? So if we take a look at our sort of collection of businesses, then you can break them down into a variety of different marketing segments. Now, for us, these are businesses that we can break into small groups and reach out to. But the reason that we've broken them down into these categories is because they themselves have common customers. They have a target market, people that they want to connect with, and in many cases they have the same target market, which makes it, in some cases, easier for us to work with them because some of the things that we could develop, some of the things that we can help them with are the same for each of those businesses. So let's just break them down into our categories. One, we have home services. Okay, so this is your lawn care, your cleaner, your plumber, your carpenter. Then we have real estate services. This is real estate services. This would be your real estate agent, your lender, your mover, anybody who's involved with somebody moving in or out of a house. Then you have health and fitness. And this is a pretty big category because this in theory could, or really health and wellness, this can encompass a doctor and it can encompass a vitamin shop, right? It can encompass a personal trainer and it can encompass somebody who helps you with your eyes. So this is sort of everything that would fall into that category of being healthy, being well, being fit. Next category is pet owner services. So you're a dog owner, you're a cat owner, what types of services do you need? You might need dog training, you might need to board your dog, you might need dog grooming, you might need dog walker, you might need doggy poop pickup, right? Next category would be legal and financial. And this is just the specialists who work with legal and financial issues. This could be an attorney, this could be a personal injury attorney, this could be a divorce attorney, this could be an attorney that you would go talk to if somebody dies in your family and they need to divide up the estate. Financial can be anything from insurance to banking to somebody who's a financial advisor who helps you invest money, like it used to be a stockbroker, but this would be somebody who would help you invest your money. Next category would be B2B businesses. So let me just introduce that term if I haven't already. So B2B stands for business to business. So in many cases, you'd never run into a B2B business because until you own a business, they don't care about you all that much. You have been a C. You have been a consumer. So you've been working with B2C businesses. A B2C business would be a restaurant. A B2C business would be a music studio. A B2C business would be a personal trainer. Anybody who focuses specifically on consumers. But a B2B business would be somebody like maybe a printer or a graphic designer or a business banker or somebody who specializes in advertising. Little tip. You guys are B2B businesses. You're going to be focusing on connecting with businesses and helping them connect with either businesses or consumers. Next category would be kind of something that you probably have a good amount of familiarity with, which would be parent-oriented or youth-oriented businesses. I'm in the middle of a piano studio. That is a youth business, right? That is a business that's focused on education. The martial arts studio, education. The ballet studio or dance studio, education. Tutoring, private schools, camps. All of those things are parent-oriented businesses. Then I have a category that I've kind of created myself that I call the finer things. And this is a category of business of people who are really in non-essential businesses, right? And I don't mean that in a slam. I mean that They are working with people who have discretionary income, money that they have the discretion to spend, and that want to enhance the quality of their lives. So that would be things like a restaurant, like a fine restaurant, or travel agency, or maybe if you're taking a class on like dance class or something like that, like ballroom dancing, or if you're trying to redesign your house in many cases, that might be an optional activity. So that would be that's what I call the finer things. Or, oh no, that's not true. I've changed my name. I've changed the brand. It's the good life. So these are types of things that might be involved in the good life. And I think I have maybe one more category, and this is senior services. So these are businesses that help older people and children of older people deal with the challenges of growing older. This could be medical, this could be financial, this could be legal, right? This could also be where are you going to live? This could be a retirement community. This could be staying at home but getting the things, right? You might need some accommodations. You might need some adjustments to the way your house works as you're getting older. But it also leads into, in my opinion, and this is something that you can be thinking about as you're talking to businesses, is I also see a lot of overlap, right? The seniors are ready for experiencing more of the good life. They may have more home services needs. So they may have health and fitness issues. There's a lot of overlap, and even more importantly, there's a lot of opportunities for partnership. And that's one of the things that I really want you to be thinking about as you're talking to businesses. I want you to be thinking about how could these businesses work together in a non-competitive way, but that makes their businesses grow bigger, that makes their customers feel more taken care of, that increases the opportunities that are available for their customers. So these are all really, they're going to be some of the things that we talk about. I can't remember what chapter it is or what lesson it is, but we talk about, what are the questions to ask? Because as you ask questions, your mind starts to think and consider in a certain way. So if you can be thinking about what types of questions you want to ask and be asking the right questions, you're going to start getting good answers from other people, but you're really going to start getting good answers from up here. Okay, I think that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so those are my 10 segments. And each of these segments can be broken down into multiple, we're going to call at times a niche. And a niche is breaking down the category of everybody into a more focused, specialized category that you can then talk to differently, you can market to differently, and you can even serve differently. All right, so these are some things that I want you to think about as we move on.